Hi everyone, Miss Walsh again. I had a request for how to add a pocket to your notebook if you're making a notebook for yourself. Now I'm going to show you our notebook that was made this way by folding our paper in half and binding it down the middle to make a half-size notebook. But this technique works exactly the same if you are going to do your book, a full-size notebook and bind down the side. Works exactly the same. You just have to trim your paper a little bit, and I'll show you at that point. So all you're going to do is you are going to take the piece of paper that you want to add your pocket to. I usually recommend for science notebooks adding the pocket to the very first page. So you'll have a pocket on the first and the last page for our half-fold style. But it really doesn't matter. It's your notebook. You get to do whatever you want. You want to add pockets all over the place, go for it. Just make sure you leave yourself enough room to actually write and glue stuff into your book. So all you're going to do is you are going to take another piece of paper. This could be colored paper, could be another piece of white paper. Doesn't really matter. And you are going to fold this hot dog style. That means long and skinny. And then we are going to take our super awesome glue stick. These are my very favorite glue sticks, just for anyone out there who's listening. They hold things together super, super well. They have screw top lids, so if you really take the time to teach your students how to screw the lid on until they can't twist anymore, you know that your glue has always had the lid put on it. And because they're a larger size, if you can get your kids to really respect the magic glue stick, which you can, if you practice enough, this glue stick is going to last you almost the entire school year, unlike those little teeny tiny ones that we usually get that last like 2 art projects before they're gone. The other cool thing about this one is that you can get these in blue so that when it goes on the paper, kids can actually see what color it is, and then, obviously it dries clear. But you can hype up the fact that they are magic blue glue sticks, because if you don't put the lids on them, then they start to turn white. Oh my gosh, if a glue stick turns white, it's going to lose all the magic, and then we can't use it anymore, and it would be so terrible, and we just can't have that because we need our glue sticks. So you have to make sure that you really twist, twist, twist until the glue is all the way closed. I'm telling you, works like a charm. Even if it's white, it also still works a little bit too. But it's a great incentive to practice putting the lid on your glue stick. Moving on. What you're going to do is you are going to take your glue and you're going to swipe just down the sides, just like this. Ta-da. So easy. You are going to take your paper and you're just going to sandwich it right in between here along the bottom. Press, press, press. Press, press, press. Now, because I'm gluing a thicker cardstock to like a thinner piece of paper, and because I'm going to take my science notebook everywhere, I like to reinforce the edges of my pockets with a little bit of tape just to make them a little bit sturdier. You can use masking tape, clear tape, pretty glitter tape, honestly, whatever kind of tape you want. I'm going to use masking tape because that's what I happen to have. So all I'm going to do is just put this little piece of masking tape right here on my edge. And I'm just going to fold it over. And that's just going to help seal my pocket. And then I can just rip that little piece off the bottom. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Just going to put this right here. Fold it over the edge. And then rip off my little extra. Okay. So now you have something, oh, tape, go away. Now you have something that looks like this. That is a pocket over here and has a pocket over here. If you don't like that this pocket is so thick, you can always trim it down. All right, now we are going to add this into our book. So I have my front cover page. I'm going to add my pocket page. And then I'm going to add all of my other extra pages. And I'm going to fold it just like we did. Ta-da! If you hadn't poked your holes yet, you're going to want to use your hole punch to punch a hole here, punch a hole here. Take your string, and we're going to do it just the same way we did it in the other video. So I'll show you really quick. Oops, actually. actually, forgot I added a pocket and I didn't actually punch the hole in my pocket. That was smart. Look at me. Good job. Oh, there we go. All right. We're going to put this through just like this. Clearly it's been a minute since I've done this. There we go. Run it through the top. That way I can show you what this is going to look like. Tie it off. Great. My extra for my bookmark. And then when you have your book, you are going to have a first page that has a little pocket on this side and a little pocket on this side. And then your back cover page is also going to have a pocket on this side and a pocket on this side, which is so much fun. If you were making a tall up and down book, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to just pocket your paper on the bottom, but you're going to have some extra over here if your papers are different sizes. Just cut it off if you don't want the little tab showing, or you can use some scratch paper, but that's all there is to it. Fold it, sandwich it, glue it, tape it, put it in your book. Ta-da! Pocket time. All right, I will see you in our next video where we are going to take all of these awesome notebooks that you made and we are going to transform them into your very own science notebook. See you then.